mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's Price. Coming after him. He's got his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't hang. He really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and the players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. At least you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Looking to throw it again. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys. The throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
On the set.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Razor. Convoy.
Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes his toll throughout the fourth quarter.
Back to throw, it's Price. Makes the grab. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he's turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Red Raiders have moved it inside the 20. Wide receiver shows motion. The jet sweep pass. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, he's on the ground so fast. And I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained. And it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that. Run that play, you get it. Nice, easy, breezy.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Come on, set.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
On
penalty.
the double.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here on the red side.
It's caught. And the catch and run.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field in the first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Looking to pass. It's Turner. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay, ready?
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. He's looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Ooh, I don't know, guys. Did he hear footsteps running over the middle of the field where all those defenders are lurking? I think that might have got in his head. That might have been a reason why he dropped it.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, dude. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest on that run.
They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dropping back, it's Price. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is in.
such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
42 Spider.
Makes the quick grab. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, still short of the first down. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up. On second down, he's looking downfield. Caught near the sticks. It's Graves. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break.
29 Philly.
Looking for a gap. It's Graves. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, pick up the first. Well done.
Up tempo for the offense.
I'm trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, had none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Snags it up the middle. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this point.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a full wideout set. Back to throw, it's Price. Zings it complete to the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
We knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking field.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that you feel like.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The official is offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on second down.
How about that sticking in? Nice job sticking the big tight end. Making sure he had to get that first down. That's how you play physical defense. That's how you make him remember those tackles later in the game.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts at the left. And they got him for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Leaves it with the back.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long. Now you're set up to third.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Red Raiders with the first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
When the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He got it. And now the lead is extended a little far.
Focus there, kicker!
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the pistols firing on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now. Keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being...
Exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The give on the inside. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into the wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. They finally got it there and hit it first. Let's see what happens next.
On second down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Ready,
Shotgun on third down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip. Last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the Red Raiders get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Price. Finds a spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And he throws it in inside the 15-yard line. And take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raider. The kick is up and good, and with one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. Down in the game, there's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch it.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores and start to put the pressure easy bounce. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize that squad going into halftime.
He finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He's looking to throw it. He's going to take off. And there he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Connection to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second.
The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. To the ground with the back. Still running at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, and maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead rolls even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like it starts with the offensive line and being physical, having a nasty attitude, running back same.
Fires one high and deep. incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls off to my receiver, because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, taking that ball away from the wide receiver.
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. To throw, it's Turner. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner goes down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And the Red Raiders trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
29.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
That's a route the QBs and receivers should be able to connect on in their sleep. It's a simple 5-yard hitch route. Receivers got to do a better job catching the football.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you. You got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that one back for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything that got to go your way so fast and throwing the ball.
The run game just is not working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. It hasn't been physical.
Looking to throw, it's Turner. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Sweet grab, but they would end up taking a loss on the play.
That's one I think if a running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Unloads it well. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure. He lost one down the sideline. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Quick release by the QB. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead down a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Turner. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Got it.
The offense set for a first down play.
Easy. Hand.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Here we go. Low.
The play action fake. Throwing right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
On the set.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45.
Let's go.
From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like any...
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play? You've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That's a really good play by the defense, playing deep to shallow. My job is to stay as deep as the deepest. Make sure I don't get beat deep. When they throw it underneath, I go make a tackle and rally, but I can't give up those deep shots. Great job by the DB.
They'll go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Longer.
Back to pass, it's Price. Gets it to the back. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Red Raiders are flying down the field.
Get set.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up with the completion.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Yeah, just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, took that thing away from the receiver, make a big play, saving the touchdown.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and game number 1. As they get set to snap the time, winding down here in the quarter. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the line has started. Now they'll line up for what they hoped was automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. quarter. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Now rolling to the left.
It's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it. You saw it on that sack there.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Well, the offense perimeter of the field in the passing game, and how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there.
42 Spider.
On third and long, you'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Douglas. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get the third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The offense needed something, just anything to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. To the air on first down. Working the middle, it's complete.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline, if you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On second down, looking again to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Reeled it in and just made the house call. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive, he had way too much time.
Ripped off the chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction, look to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To give to the big fullback. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles. He helps his offense out.
Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Softened him up with a run, and now the throw. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? On the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains to this offense. And the Red Raiders have it with a first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the punishment has been extended. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 of them by the end of this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Quarterback extends the play. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on first and 10. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I know this defense came on this game hoping to get pressure. I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track of 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This is a third and long.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand. This is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.